Season 2 is right around the corner in about a day and a half at the time of recording this video, and with that news in mind, they have released patch notes in-game telling us what to expect for Season 2 besides the really broken and insane characters that are going to be coming out, such as Julius and Noelle, and Charmy is actually fairly decent as well. The only one who's really not all that great for Season 2 is Ghosh, so if you pull Ghosh and none of the other characters, I'm sorry, then you're losing. But if you pull Ghosh on top of the other characters, you know, just think of it as like the little cherry on top. But anyways, for this patch update, they are going to be giving us 170 free black crystals just for logging into the game after maintenance, which is amazing. It's not a ton of black crystals, right? But if you're free to play, at this point, you're probably figuring out that every little bit helps. You've probably been going around and breaking boxes every day to try and get your black crystals out of boxes on different worlds and stuff like that. So 170 black crystals can definitely be the difference between having a summon and not having a summon. So that's at least something I consider that nice. You know, some games don't even give rewards for maintenance, which really sucks. And then key updates to expect here in Season 2. There's a lot of updates. They're taking a lot of stuff from JP and KR that didn't come to like Season 4 or Season 5, and they're putting it all right now into Season 2, which is absolutely insane. So the very first thing, we are getting Chapter 6 added to the quest, and then when Chapter 6 is added, we should be able to go and get more rewards from the event tab. So if we go over here and we look at the star accumulating event, we should hopefully be able to finish up getting the stars for these 10 tickets here. So that's another potential summon with the introduction of Season 2. And then we can also now get the Chapter 6 1200 black crystals, which is another summon. So in other words, with the introduction of Season 2, we are now going to be able to get 2 more summons potentially available to us in the game, which is very, very nice. Additionally, we are going to have the Season 2 raid up summons with the Swimsuit Noelle, Charmy, and Ghosh. Like I said, Noelle is the prize here. Charmy is pretty decent. Ghosh is definitely not the one you're aiming for, but I would be careful about summoning on this banner because Julius is going to be coming a week later. And so what I would do is I would use the key, the Gate of Reunion on Noelle, and get her for free, guaranteed, and then go ahead and summon on the Julius banner, and then once you pull Julius, you can go back to summoning on this banner for Charmy and Ghosh, okay? Because you can live without Charmy and Ghosh, but Noelle and Julius are like must-haves if you want to do well in this game, okay? So you want to try to summon for Julius, and then use the key on Noelle if you have the key. And then third, skill page summon Season 2, there will be a new skill page summon. It's not that great, it's okay. That's like the least of the news. And then 4, this is really big, new event, Tropical Retreat. Join this event to get SSR Swimsuit Asta and his skill page. I already talked about this previously in another video where they had kind of an image and a video teaser of what you could expect for Asta and his skills and stuff like that. But Asta is a defender type unit. He's not super insane, but the fact that they're giving us this character for free is very nice, especially for free-to-play players who might lack a defensive mage, because having a defensive mage is what's going to make it possible for you to get through bond patrols, make it possible for you to beat those pesky story mode missions that you might not have beat. It's going to make it possible for you to beat a lot more content just having a defender mage, and I feel like that's where a lot of people have been struggling as free-to-play players, because if you don't have a defender mage, it's going to make it so much harder to get through content. So they're giving you this defender for free, which is absolutely amazing, and I think that's going to help a lot of people. Now, does this make up for the fact that they're pushing out events as quickly as they are? Probably not, but at least it's something, right? So take what we get. Hopefully the game will eventually slow down, you know, as we're catching up to the Canadian version and whatnot of the game. And then things will release more normally, such as banners and stuff like that, and it won't feel like it's every week that we're getting something new that we got to farm for and just don't have enough resources for. But yeah, so I think overall, a free-to-play Asta, definitely a step in the right direction, considering the feedback that they've been getting about, you know, this being a pay to, not so much pay to play, but like pay to progress. Like you have to pay almost if you want to have resources to level up your characters and compete with other people who are whales and stuff like that. So I am very happy with that free-to-play. And then 5th, new limited challenge mode world boss. This is similar to the raid, and it's just going to be a world boss that you can take on and get some rewards. And then we have new gear substat changing system. So right now, if we go into the gears, let's go ahead and do that. Take a look at that. Go to Asta here, and you go into the gears. I don't have the best gears, keep that in mind. I just have what I have what I can on him. for now. But if you go into info and you go to growth, right now we have 2 tabs. We are going to be getting another tab that's going to let us basically enhance the gear further. Okay, so it's going to let us change the gear and make it even better. So that is something that I don't think came until like season 4, maybe 5, season 4, I think, in Black Clover on JP. So I think getting that now is really, really nice, because that's going to make season 2 a little bit easier for people to potentially upgrade and level up their gear and take on that harder content in the game that they might not have been able to take on so far. In other ways, it might be bad because that means whales just get stronger, but we'll have to see how they actually go about introducing that new gear substat changing system, and like how many free materials and stuff they give people for that. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. And then 7, new special episode, Black Market. This one, once again, was already covered in the previous video, but it is very similar to Noel's Rage. And basically, you're going to be fighting the thief that steals from little old lady Julius and beating them. So that's pretty straightforward. And then a new limited challenge mode, Spire of Honor, January 2024. This is hopefully going to be giving us skill upgrade materials, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think I think I actually never played Spire of Honor on JP, but I have a screenshot here from Giku from Black Clover Mobile News, I guess, on Twitter. Same person. And this is the Spire of Honor right here, I believe. And it looks like a tower type system where you just climb up, get rewards and stuff like that. And supposedly, I think the rewards are supposed to be stuff that helps you level up your skills, which right now, let's just face it, leveling up skills has been a massive pain in the butt. And it's hard to get the items needed to level up skills. So I think this will be very welcome, very nice. And I love having more content in the game. That is my favorite thing. Like, I know people might be upset, like we're getting so much content so quickly because they don't have their characters upgraded. But personally, I haven't had to experience that problem because I am pay to play on global, and so I've really been enjoying the content. And I feel like at the same time, the content isn't just here once and it's ever going to be here again. So even if you are free to play, you can at least experience the content for the first time. And then, you know, if you can't beat it all the way, eventually you might be able to come back and beat it. So that is something that I think is nice to have and be getting this early. That won't actually be out till January 2024 though, so you got at least a little bit of time to prepare your characters for the Spire of Honor, so keep that in mind. And then we are getting a new raid boss. This will also be in January of 2024, and that raid boss, we also have a picture of that, is going to be this. This is what's out right now in JP and KR. I could open up my JP version in the game and show you this raid boss, but yeah, this is very difficult to say the least by the time you get to phase 6. We'll see if this raid boss is going to last more than a week for us this time. Hopefully, I don't know. But one big thing that you get from the raid boss is this universal skill page dupe. So you can put this into any skill page that you want, which is really, really nice. So that's how this raid is different from the raid that is going on right now in game, or just went on depending on whenever you watch this video. Because with the other raid, you were able to get the versatile mage piece for any mage. Now you're able to get the versatile skill card page, basically for any skill card. So that's one nice thing about that raid. And then below that, we are getting a new bingo event. I don't think there has ever been a bingo event in the game before, so this will be new for global and potentially new for everywhere else because they might get the bingo event at the same time. But a new bingo event, so that'll be cool to see what we get from that. And then they are doing other adjustments, UI optimization for free black crystals and premium black crystals. We'll have to see what that actually entails. But yeah, that is a lot of really interesting and I feel like important stuff coming to the game. Really, really nice. And then one other piece of news, squad challenges are going to be starting on the 18th. At the time of recording this, it is the 17th at nighttime. So this will be starting very, very soon for squad challenges. So hopefully your squad is prepared for those squad challenges. You get some very nice rewards actually from them. We'll go ahead and take a look really quickly before we end off this video. If we go down to squad challenges, if it'll let me, squad challenges, okay, you can get LR pieces of gear, which is very nice. You can also get these rewards here. So some very nice rewards for participating in the squad challenges. You want to make sure that you are doing these so that you can get all the rewards that are potentially available to you, like stamina, tickets, stuff like that. So yeah, that is it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.